All right, we're back. And this next, well, we're on 22J. We got the piece under there glued in. It's hard to see, but yeah, this guy here is glued in, but you can still turn them around. So that worked out pretty well. There's a couple of gaps on the side there, which looks like I might be able to file down a little bit and then throw some glue in there. This side came out a lot better. Really can't see a crease in there at all. And now it's onto these little itty bitty pieces. And there's a couple ways. What I like to do is when you get this small, just use a sanding block. Like I was able to scribe some of that off, but then you can just put like the sanding stick down or a little bit of sandpaper, whatever you're using to sand, put it down and then like run the piece over it. It'll work out a lot better. And you just got to be careful. These pieces are so small, and just be real careful so you don't lose them. And I'm having a fun time. This is A5. Not quite sure where A5 is. I figured I'd just clip them all out at once and be done with that, but maybe that wasn't the smartest thing. And when you're doing this, don't sand too much, because you could be like not sanding what you think you're sanding. And you could be like flattening off a corner or something. These look like they're okay. Man, look at how small that is. It's like, seriously? Wow. I think that actually got a little bit of damage as I was trimming it off the sprue, snipping it. And sometimes you just gotta go back to the old hobby knife and use that. But you definitely have to be careful, and I usually use it on just a few certain. So there it goes. That's on the floor somewhere. So I'll go looking for that and this A5, and we'll be back. Thanks for watching. All right. Actually, it wasn't so hard to find either the piece I dropped on the floor, or this is actually the A sprue. Didn't really recognize it, but this is says it right along the bottom here, or the top, depending on how you hold it. Tank accessory. And there's your A. And that's 4. This is 5. So we want to snip 5 out and get it going the right way here, so it's easier to snip. One more. There we go. So there you go. There's another sprue. A5. It looks like that might be the only thing on that sprue we use. So make sure you put it somewhere where you'll find it again. Because it looks like that has a lot of extra things. It looks like a tank commander on there too, I think. I see like legs. Yeah, it looks like there's a tank commander on there, so you could put somebody popping out of this, kind of like Bob Ross, might have a happy little tank commander popping out, might not. All up to you. It is your tank. Oh no, let's see. Where does it go? Alright. So yeah, so it goes with this sticking up. Ah. And it does say to go ahead and glue it down. Yeah, it fits pretty well there. I like it. Well, let's go ahead and just do that right now real quick. Get some glue going. And then we'll put all those little bits on. I've got a pair of tweezers I like to use sometimes. But sometimes it's actually harder with the tweezers. I've got big old clumsy fat fingers, so sometimes it's better, sometimes it's worse. Just pop that down. Oh, that's really nice. I actually like that. Nice detail underneath there. You want to make sure you get it straight. That's just a little off. There we go. Yeah, that looks better. Alright. Do the big piece first. I always like to get both things glued out. And that actually looks like it's got a nice panel line going down there. I don't think you'll be able to get that sanded down. That looks good, actually. Okay. Next, let's see if we can get this light on here. There's a groove, and then there's a groove down on the side there, so it does have a up and down, and I think I'm going to use the tweezers on this guy. Left-handed, pretty good there. All right. Just gotta go up a little. There we go. As it rides a little up, you can see there's some space there. And you can see it's there, flat, right up against the hull. Hold it for a second, it should glue on there real nice. Okay, now a little bit of kind of overhang there. Okay, so I'm gonna guess this is C23, so it goes on the side here. Let's see, it shows kind of just like that. Yeah, that does not fit there. Oh yes, it does. It does have a little cutout. Alright. And it does. It fits there perfect. Alright. Little dab there, little dab here. Just set it in place and hold it for a second. I always like to make sure that the cap's screwed on, because stuff is really nasty smelling. Alright, looks like a little bit of a window there. And then there's another piece that's just like it, and it'll go in the front, and I guess this little itty bitty window goes right next to it there. So okay. Scrape a little bit of leftover from sanding down. Sometimes it like folds over on itself or something. All right, let's see if we can do this again. Little dab there, little dab here. You don't want too much. Oh, that was good. No problem. It's right here. Oh, good grief. Love these little bits. All right, just slap it on there. Come on now. There we go. Okay. There's a little bit. There. All right. And the littlest piece. Yeah, it's real fun trying to cut these off too. You just gotta pay attention to where you're cutting, because these pieces are so small. Like this was connected right here. Well, if you weren't paying attention, you could have snipped this whole piece right here off instead of just the small connection piece. So you just got to be paying attention to what you're doing, when you're doing it, how you're doing it. All right. So yeah, it was yep, it's gonna go in there like that. Tweezers really help. I think I was actually like squeezing too hard. Oh, I dropped it. There we go. Kind of slid it in place there. Yeah. All right. There you go. That's our tippy top. The tank there. Yeah, I said, wonder if there's it's just a piece to drop in there if you don't want a tank commander sticking out. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's could be like one of these here we could use. Yeah, there's the top. Oops, hit the camera mast again. Yeah, so probably one of these should fit. Or you can take your pick, which one you like the best. It looks like this might have a pintle mount on it, potentially. Or that one there. But yeah, I'm sure that comes later on. I think, yeah, this is it. This is the end of the 22J. That is complete. Got our turret there. Looking very nice. Like I said, I just want to try to sand this off a little bit here. There it dry solid there. Excellent. Alrighty. So next up, put this aside to let dry there for a couple minutes. I think we're moving on to, yeah, the back end. Here, the back, see the engines. I put a lot of great round pieces together. That's super. And then on to, I guess we'll probably like do the gun twice. Do it for the left, do it for the right. And then moving on. So we're closing in here. It's starting to take shape. All right, there we go. Yeah. So you can see that is a big model. See all that detail. The top here, we'll be able to put seen a couple like Imperial Eagles or something there. So yeah, looking good. Next will be the back. Then all the tank tracks. That's quite a nice model. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next part.